Hello, welcome back. Hello again, Jesus F15 first. You haven't redeemed the first. Go to channel points, go and redeem it. Rocking, dancing, studying, flying simulator. Very nice to see you. And Kamikwa, hey, welcome, welcome. Very nice to see you too. I did 3 times 4 today, meaning 12, so sorry for hurting your drummer brain. But I think we can manage. Out of stock. What's out of stock? Ice Dragons with the raid. Alright everyone, from Ice's raid and Icy, please change to some dry warm clothes. Please leave those wet clothes out after swimming with Icy. I'm pretty sure you landed in the ocean again because what's Icy without that? However, redeeming the first. Thank you, however, very nice to see you. Icy, welcome. I completed the loop. It sounds pretty okay. Also I messed up one note, but oh, that one. I didn't bother to correct it. I'll just make it quieter so you don't hear it. Alright, so. The Tecnam update dropped today all of a sudden, and I got it. It's version 1.01, and we'll try it. They corrected a lot of things, added a lot of new things, and also, interestingly enough, before the update dropped, I did finish my list, send the email today, earlier on, and even more surprisingly, I got a reply 10.5 hours later, which is basically 0 in business time, and commenting on all the points. So some points were supposedly fixed in this version, we'll have a look. Some are unfortunately not possible to fix in a timely manner, so they will probably stay for a long time. So are asking for more references, which I will try to provide, and so on and so on. So that is really good. Very well done, says. I'm really happy. Up for dinner or beer? Okay, I see. We'll be waiting here. Alright, I was trying to keep it late today, but I managed everything in time, except for messing up this one note. You are in Bern, which is from Orbex Scenery. It also released quite recently. I want to have a look and actually explore this part of Switzerland. Actually, I have been here in real life, although not in an aircraft. Armarok, Vexers appeared in my country. Yes, I have appeared there many times before. I have been in most of the places and want to visit in the aircraft today, except for the last part. I haven't been there. So yeah, that's the part I know and love. I'm not sure about the weather. We are on the live weather and we'll see how it will go. Worst case, I'll just switch to few clouds so we can do sort of VFR flying here. Anyway, it's live weather, but I roll the time back. I don't remember how much exactly. You should be able to fly along. We are on Europe North, San Stefan Airport, you're going nice. Yeah, that's at the very end. And that's the one where I haven't been. I think that's the place where the Hunterfest is. Am I right? I've never been to Hunterfest, and I know it's a nice place. Actually never knew where it was until I dialed it on the map today. I think now I'll remember. Let's check the time so you can dial at the same time. It's 9:52 at the moment. But let's make it so that it's 10:09, and this will mean it's basically 9 hours 9 hours earlier than in the real time. That makes sense. So we can actually make it 9:09, then it's 10 hours earlier. Shouldn't make much difference. Oh, it actually does. I saw this huge shadow. Alright, I think that will do it. 10 hours earlier. Alright. I'll get the music going, shut down the guitars, strap myself in, and we'll check the updates. I'll also show you what we have. That's the music going. Sorry for shouting, I'll try to get my violins in line in a moment. Ermaruk, have you been there in real life, or just heard of it? I know when you live in a small country, everything is far away, so people are not very inclined to go anywhere because it's so far. San Stefan, no, never. I don't mean in a bad way, it's just fascinating. Only see, gotcha. Yeah, that's good enough to be honest, whenever I go somewhere in sim, that all of a sudden feels a lot more familiar, and I believe I wonder in real life, I want to have this, well, where I am, where are my things, kind of feeling. Okay, I'll start myself in and I'll show you where we're going. Maybe before I do that, I'll just show you the route. So we do have the Volanta. We are currently in Bern. And we'll be going like here across those lakes. I also want to go to Myringen, which is, I believe, here. Yeah, that's the one. Then we'll go back to San Stefan. That's here. Upper relay is coming from Volanta. I have dialed in the whole flight, so I won't need to bother with that anymore. On top of that, we have Navigraph, where I have almost dialed in everything. The one airport in Interlaken, it's actually close, although there is a helicopter base and something, I'm still not sure what the building is. Armor, you told me once, I don't remember anymore. So we're going here on this runway, which is not active anymore in real life, but we have a scenery, so it should be possible. We'll see how it goes. That's about that, and I'll show you the updates in a moment. Alright, I'll lock my chair and talk to you in a second. Okay, I think this will be fine now. So one second, I need to adjust my volumes. Yeah, but we are going to LS Lima Sierra Mike India, I think. That's the Interlaken, just the closed runway, where the Rega base is, not the hospital. Got half bags, got some dinner on table, might jump back later, also I have Explorers. Cool, alright, we'll see you then, or next time. Enjoy your time, and thank you for stepping by. And the music! Thank you for the flute. Okay, let me think, what else do we need? My microphone is all over the place. I think I have equalized it now, should be better. Alright. So, let's have a look at the update, what actually changed. And I want to show you one thing which I think is great. Still need to get my volumes on my actual headset right, and it requires super small touch and everything, so this few tries later I might get it. Also, I wonder why this windsock is all white. Why? Come on, windsock, get some proper colors. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is that we got the update from FSS. I got it, where do I have it? Hang on. That's the one here. That's the screen from Discord. So that's actually really well done. It starts from the roadmap, so things that will be done in the future. And yeah, so what will come in the future, selectable failures with different trigger events. So I believe we'll be able to trigger them from the failbot or anything else. Custom engine indication system page on the Garmin. So that's quite an important bit, and it's actually planned, so well, that looks promising. Profile stop on the feather. That is the big problem that I was asking to fix. So it's seemingly coming in the future, so not fixed yet. Last tablet battery drain, EFB conflict with stereo add-on, so that just two glitches. Better integration default misfits key events. I know some cockpit dealers asked for that, so it's on the list. We have a lot of bug fixes. Well, you can have a look, but the most important for me is that the idle has been corrected, so we'll see how it goes. And also disengage autopilot should work from my yoke. I won't need to click the button in Steam anymore. And there's a ton of new features. Tablet checklist can be stowed, that's the thing I've been asking for. And another one, oh, that's an interesting one. Start replaces lighting depending on available voltage, so probably some lighting will start dimming, which is great. I wanted to have that. You should be able to do walk around like using the camera. I'm still not sure how to do that, so we can try. There's all check added. Well, you just click the spot, but it's there, so that's a nice touch. And there's actually some oil simulation. That's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, one thing that they did really well. When you boot up after the update, you get this screen in your face, which I think is great because that's actually very easy to see. So you click it once, you hit OK, and you do not see it ever again. But I think it's a good idea to show this at least once, and at least everyone knows that there's something going on. And basically that's the same thing we mentioned earlier. So that's it. We have the docs, which I haven't checked if anything has been updated here. So actually, it would be nice to have some way to tell what has been updated also. That's not a big deal. And there's dark mode, I like it. I prefer the dark mode. And we have the meter. Oh, we have a rainbow. That's nice. I'll make a screenshot. Of course, if you want to play along, you can go on the Europe North server. I am not on VATSIM today. I'll put the screenshot on Discord, it looks very nice. Also, if you had trouble joining Discord earlier because your phone hasn't been verified in Discord, I have removed this restriction because it turns out it has been causing trouble for some people who didn't deserve it, so it's not there. So if you had this trouble, you can go and join. The link is in chat. You are very welcome to be there. There you can post your screenshots or ask any questions you want. I'll try to answer. Okay, I'll mute the sim and you can get going. Actually, I'll do the whole pre-flight so we can see how this works again. I really like those concrete blocks on the tie downs, so they don't go directly into asphalt, as is the case in basically every other aircraft. That's fantastic. The sim froze here for a second. I hope it's just sim, not my whole PC. After last stream, I'm pretty scared this will happen again. Anyway. The FPS are not great, also I'm not sure what's the reason. We are in the early morning. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, the FPS are hurting. And this is Bern scenery by Orbex. I shouldn't have any conflicts with any other scenery, but well, I can promise. Any questions, please know. Also chose the police livery for the aircraft, so it better suits what we are doing today. Okay, let's reset this. Oh, and there's the Air Force logo there. The Air Force logo is actually fantastic. I really like it. It's really well done. I need to adjust my seat a bit so it's more comfortable. Just a second. Okay, I think this is better. Sure. Obviously I cannot adjust the seat before I start streaming because I play the guitar, so yeah, this cannot be done. Anyway. The aircraft looks really nice when you zoom in, that's pretty good. And there's some dirt on this livery, that's also really nice. Yeah, these planes are not very clean when you fly them all time long, and they live on the air side and you cannot easily go here and clean them after every flight. There's this dirt even up behind this. how they call it, hinges. That's pretty nice, very nice touch. Okay, what else do we need? Let me have a look. Here I'm also talking a bit quiet. I'll try to adjust the mic. Any of you got the aircraft or waiting for a few things to be fixed, or just wait out and see what other people say about the aircraft? But the model is stunning, that's for sure. Except for the props, which are... Wait. Are they better now? No, I don't know. Wait, they're actually corrected. The props are good. Look, this on this livery, the leading edge reinforcement, the metal strip, is here on the leading edge, or is here on the other side on the leading edge, which was wrong previously. And this blade has correct... Oh no, it's not correct. So this blade is wrong, but this blade is also wrong. Oh dear, what happened here? My mind is confused. Okay, as far as livery goes, this seems better, although there is still something wrong with the model. So I hope maybe in the next iterations. It's just trying to turn the wrong way. So this blade is trying to go to the left, although it should be going to the right. And this blade is trying to go to the right, although it should be going to the left. So it looks like the livery is correct, it's just the model that is... Well, it should be mirrored, and this will be okay. And I think it's same for the other one. So that's one step forward. I think the missing step is just to mirror the model, but keep the livery in the same place, and this should basically fix it. Alright. We can jump into the cockpit. Cockpit is same as you saw before. Something changed in my default view, so I'll try to reset it. I'll hit Shift F10, I think. That should have reset the view. Oh wait, it's my track error probably. Incubus 991, thank you for subscribing. Very nice. Welcome. Very nice to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Okay, I'll try to move a view slightly down so that it's more aligned to what I would see in the cockpit. I think that's a bit better. But... Okay, I think this is what I realistically see in the cockpit. I'm not very tall, so that's my daily struggle. I'll just move slightly to the right. So what I'm looking for is to have this yoke at the very middle of the screen, so my perception is how it should be. I will fine-tune this off stream. So far this is good. Also, I do recommend you, it's always break my mind to have this to the side. And because I have a physical yoke, it's actually, well, skewing my perception. Alright, let's do this pre-flight. So in the pre-flight, I usually, the way I do it, you should do it. Also, in the changelog there were those white stripes added on the circuit breakers, and they're here. Maybe they're not super clearly visible, but that's another step forward. There are that. Cool. You can turn on the tablet and look at this. The checklist can be stowed, so you can open it and you can send it here to the pocket. That's great. I've been asking for it. It's already done. I think they had this in the pipeline already. I moved the prop forward. Okay, I'll now reset my physical gear. So I have parking brakes locked, parking brakes set. We have the throttles idle, props forward, so this is okay. Flaps are up, this looks good. Alright, so do I do it in the real aircraft? I would like to get the master on, get the cross buses on, so that we can see all the lights and get all the lights on. And actually we can drop the flaps all the way down. And then we can jump outside very quickly and have a look here. So what we are looking for, landing light and taxi light is on. The strobe light here is on and the position light is on. I reported that this... Okay, now it's actually fixed, so we can see the light. This light source also, like, there's one small problem there, but that's pretty much okay. Previously we weren't able to see this light very well, so it seems to be fixed. The strobe light, okay, there's a problem here. It's visible from afar, still not visible from very close. That's not a big deal. I think the same story for the position light. Yeah, we can see it from afar, we cannot see it when we are very close. We also check that the flaps dropped. And same story here. Strobe, position light, and that's it. All the lights are checked. So we can jump back in the cockpit and have a look at the fuel quantity. We are in a half, so we know how much is supposed to be in the tanks. Like, don't trust those indications all too much. They can't be wrong, but that's a good starting point. I'll save. Move this a bit up. I'll save it at my default view. Control 10, Control F10, and now reset. That should be saved. Okay, so that is done. I can get the lights off, get the flaps up, crossbus off, and that's enough for the flaps, and master off. So that is done. Also turn off this guy, so we just click on the off and it's off. Now the tablet can also be stowed, but I know it shuts it down, so I'll do it later on. Go to the pre-flight and we can do all the checks. If you don't want to do all checks, you can click prepare for departure if you are in the realistic mode. So here in the options you can actually go to the realistic mode or the easy mode. In the realistic you will need to finish all those things, so if you don't want to spend time, you should click prepare for departure, so it actually let you start the aircraft. Okay, I think we need to go outside here. They said you should be able to move the camera around here. Yeah, I can do that. So we are not in a drone mode. The dot in the middle, that's coming because I'm using the Xbox controller. We can now actually do the walk around by just moving the camera. That's great. So I'll get the chokes off, get all three of them off, get the pitot covers off, and get the tie downs off. Okay, that's done. Let's move to the other side. Moving slowly, but we'll get there. Tie down, pitot. Okay, so these are the things I like to do early, just to make sure I don't forget them. The probe, it's just one step away from being great. So I hope we'll manage to have this done right. Hello, okay, so welcome back. We have giants. Remove the tie lines, prepare the plane. Look, it's a bit dirty. We'll have to clean it after the flight. Okay. Then what I would do is I would tank the aircraft. So you get the ladder. You get up here. Well, first, before you do that, you need to connect the ground cable to the nose gear fork, so that there will be no electricity jumping between your fuel pistol and the tank. That would be quite unfortunate. You get tank, open it, tank the aircraft. So you tank two of them. I'll do it here from the setup. We'll get all the fuel we can, and there's two people on board. Seems okay. I see, what's the stream? What did you do? How many times have you crashed, or nearly crashed, or we're just 2 steps away from crashing? I know that's the thing you do. I mean, it's okay. I'm just curious what the number is. Almost good. I didn't say, oh no, so bad. How did you escape it? Not joking, really? Uh-oh. Oops. I actually played the music that clearly says in the description. You can play it on streams or YouTube. And if you have any claim, which is not DMCA, it's just a claim, then you should write to them add to the description their link, and you're good. I just want Twitch flagged it as I replied that I have permission, pasted the link, and never heard about it again. I put the email in my Discord. Ooh. Anyway, sounds scary. Alright, next thing we need to do is we need to tank this fuel tank, the other fuel tank. Next thing we need to do is get this oil check. So the way you do that, you... Wow. Oh, so that's how it works. I'm not sure where the spot is for it. I was just here. Hey, that's nice. I haven't seen this before. Right. So when you do that in real life, you open this door, you unscrew the cap, put it on the wing so you don't lose it. Get down, and now you do the turning. Okay, they said those clicks, but it should be working. So seems I cannot click it. So we'll jump back to the cockpit and just go back here. I know some people complain about having to jump in and out all the time, but not a big deal for me. Alright, now we should be able to do that. We need to turn it a lot. Actually, the way it happens for me, I'm just grabbing this blade and walking to the other side. Now to get this accurate oil reading, we need to get the oil through, and it will manifest itself with a noise. And when it's cold, it requires a really lot of turning, and for some reason on this engine it requires a lot more turning than on the other Tecnams that I have been flying, the smaller ones. So I've just heard noise. Supposedly in the sim it happens twice. In real life we'll just do it once, and that's good. So let's do it twice so that it doesn't complain later. Unless they have changed it actually. Okay, we heard it twice. So now we can go up there and check the oil level. And I think we can do the refill. But also 50 sounds about right. There is a scale, there is min, max, and 50% is just right. Unless you're doing a long flight. Alert! I've resolved my copyright. It was this one song that I had at the beginning of the stream. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's crazy with all this stuff. You have to be super careful, and then most people don't care anyway. I'll click the refill, see what happens. Okay, we are now at 100. And okay, then go up, get the ladder back, go up here. Basically, you take out this dipstick, clean it, put it back in, put it out, then you read the level, put it back in. If you need to refill the oil, we usually have an oil bottle at the back of the seat. So you go there, you have to aim. It's a mini game itself, and then you refill the amount you feel is right according to the readouts, and you close it. You can't actually check it after you have refilled because it will show wrong. Turns out there is no explorers tonight. Oh, welcome back. Well, I'm happy you can be here, but well, too bad you cannot do your thing. So you put the oil cap back in, close this door. This should be like a lockable screw that you twist 90 degrees. You can do it with the finger or with a screwdriver if you need. Then you need to go on the other side, open this door, and there is coolant expansion tank, which you need to open the cap again, see if there is coolant below, close it, and you're done. And then we do the same thing on the other engine. Get your ladder, go to the other side, and you actually need some ladder on some steps. You have a plastic steps leaving in the back. So, go up here, twist the screw, open the door, unscrew the oil cap, put it here, and do the turning. It's just the reflection, that's... not working great, so that's fine. Actually, maybe it's something with the model. That's strange, I've never seen anything like that. Anyway. This requires a lot of patience, also get your body temperature up, which is not always desirable, and your blood pumping, so you have a hard time thinking later on. And it probably seems super boring, but you have to do it in real aircraft, so that you can see you need a lot of patience when flying. Oh, actually this leading edge here is wrong, so I'm not sure why I saw it was correct earlier on. Okay, we heard it once, now we need to hear it second time. Unless there's some other model in this view, that's also possible. Because we are technically in a cockpit view. It's possible that there is different model in cockpit view and different model in external view. I think we're almost there, unless I fall asleep first. Come on. I know it won't start in the same unless you do it properly twice, so let's do that. Okay, I'll do it 10 more times and then I'll give up. 2. That's 5. And that is 10. Okay, so now I give up. Again. You go up here, get the dipstick out, clean it because it will be super dirty with the oil. Put it back in, put it out, read the level, check how much you need to refill, get the bottle, try to aim, and try to refill the right amount, and you cannot check it anyway. Close the cap, close the door, get on the other side, open the other door, unscrew the coolant expansion tank, check if there is coolant there, close it, and that's it for the engines. I've joined your virtual line. Cool, I see. Put those hours in. If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, you can ping anyone on Discord. I think they'll be very eager to help. And there's a lot of cool people there, so yeah, go enjoy. As always, we have a new member. Welcome, IC. It's better if you fly the seaplanes, so you know they're safe when you land in the sea again. That happens all the time. Also, it should have checked the stall warning when you were running around and check glides. So when the electricity is on, you just put this tab up gently with a finger, and it should trigger the stall warning, and we're good. Right, so then we need to... Then I like to do the rest of the pre-flight. So we check the tire pressure. It makes this knocking sound. Have I refilled the oil there? Now let's refill it. Now it's 100%. Have a look at everything, check if that's looking good. Have a look at the aileron, and we'll move the aileron. Also check those hinges if there is pin inside. There's a metal pin running through these hinges. To actually lock it, you have to check if it's there and if it is properly locked. Commander safety rating about to go down by 100%. Yeah, at least 100. You also need to crawl in here, so I just go and crawl here. Have a look at those hoses for braking system. Have a look if there is nothing looking very bad in the gear. Here we need to have a look at this hydraulic acclimator for emergency gear extension. That's what it is. Uh-oh. Yeah, good thing it is our virtual planes. So it should be at least 20 bar. It's listed here. We have a look there, and that's pretty much it. Then we go here to the back, have a look at the elevator, and let's see how this looks now. So this combined trim tab and anti-balance tab, which means when you deflect the elevator up, this tab will also deflect up. When you deflect down, it will deflect down. So let's see. No, it's not moving. Basically, this anti-balance tab will move. Hey. Rather, it's not possible to move it when you're on the ground because it's hardwired to the landing gear, which has a lot of friction, so you cannot actually move that. That's one interesting fact. You have to get my application approved. Oh, you can pick Fearless on the Discord, and he'll do that. Okay. That bird's covered. You go to the other side, do pretty much the same things. So crawl there, have a look, check the tire pressure. Check the braking system, if the hoses are not leaking, if everything looks clean and not broken. Okay, cannot move much. Why? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's reset that and go back again. Check the aileron movement, which is actually here. Again, check those hinges, check the pins. Basically check the whole aircraft. Exterior, if it looks nice. No cracks there. And last but not least, we check the nose gear tire pressure by just knocking at it. And that's it. We can jump back into the aircraft. There's danger, keep away. Alright. And we should be ready to go. Okay, I'm a bit scared. Let's have a look at this thing. Does it say we have done everything? Check, 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 remove, uncheck, all quantity. Oh, but we have checked it. How do I check it? I'll just... Oh, I need to click here. We need to click here and there to satisfy it. I think this will work. There's always danger, ICs around. Everyone's clock 7576 77 IC on board. Check, remove, check, 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 remove, check. Everything looks okay, so we succeeded in that. Also remember there is this ground power unit which you can always use. I just want to check if it will turn up the Garmin. It will. So it shouldn't turn on the Garmin because this GPU, as far as I understood from the system diagram, it's not connected to the battery bus, it's connected to the battery bar or whatever they call it. So it's still separated from the Garmin with the master switch. So wanted to have a look at that. Okay, now we know. I can get it out. The weights are looking good. Revise completed, and there is this nav map in case you want to use it. So I like the idea of having some map in the cockpit. That's pretty neat. Actually, we can also use it as backup. And now we can stow it. There was a click spot somewhere to stow it. Here. Boom. And it's gone. It's living here together with the checklist. That's great. I was asking for it. It's here. My sim crashed. Oh no, again. Oh, on the last stream. Oh no. I need to get a sip of water. Back in a second. And I'm back. Okay, so you can start the aircraft up. I'm scared, shall I be scared? Check the controls work. Oh, two things that I mentioned and I was wrong last time. So the full movement is actually 45 degrees, which I like. I actually forgot about this because flying in the sim, most aircraft in the sim have 90-degree movement, which is a bit awkward. This one has 45, so this is... I like it, that's pleasurable. And also the trim for the rudder, it's actually electric in the real aircraft, not a wheel. I'm not sure why I remember there is a wheel when it's actually electric. Somehow my mind remembered this wrong for some reason, which I don't understand. But I asked the instructor, he says there's actually electric trim only, not the wheel. So I've been wrong about that bit. Everything else, it's everything else. Oh, the tablet is not here. I feel weird already. Also, if you ever wonder about those panels, in the previous version the circuit breakers used to be here, and I think they just simply covered it instead of changing the production process and producing new parts. Yep, that seems pretty okay. Alright, what else do I need? We can start it up. Let's do it. Master on. We'll get the Garmin going, and we will be able to start the engine soon. We can turn the navigation lights, but well, it will not work because the crossbus is off. We'll get the strobe light, which will work because it's on the battery bus. It's called bus bar, not the battery bus. They use different names all over the place. It's super confusing. So we can get the engine going. Let's do that. We need the fuel tanks on. Alright. I'll do it from the top of my head, so we can... But there's a checklist which you can follow. I'm trying to learn to be able to do it from the top of my head, so that it's a bit easier for me than when I'm following the checklist. So let's have a look. Do we turn on the... When do we turn on the cross bus? Okay, it's here during the engine start, so it's all pressure fluid cross bus, choke, fuel pump off. Okay, let's try to do that. And start the checklist. I like this new button, super cool. So get the fuel pump on, ignition's on, choke on the right engine, throttle is idle, prop is forward. By the time we do that, the fuel pressure should be up, so it is actually up. Achet, welcome, very nice to see you. So just quickly check if my resolution is okay. Whoa, not yet. It is okay. So, that's good. I step on the brakes, check the area, prop clear, hit the starter, and I'll be looking here for the manifold pressure to drop. And you need to push the start and look, the lights dimmed. This is great, I love it. Oh, it doesn't work because I haven't popped in the circuit breakers. So let's try it again. I'll keep the music for a second. So the noise you're hearing is the fuel pump plus the Garmin. The fuel pump is like a low rumble. I still have doubts about this rumble, but it's okay. Turning the starter, let's give it 5 seconds and then we'll stop. Okay. So one thing that I saw was wrong, the lights were dimming when the circuit breakers was popped. I'll try to note it down. Give me a second, I'll open it and start noting it down. Alright, so lights dim one. Jesus, yeah. Well, come on. When CB is popped, starter CB. Alright, this is noted down. I'll have it as reference later. So let's give it a second try. Nothing. And it has a habit of not starting on the first try, or the second, or the fifth. So we should just continue. Every time just check everything is right. We have the choke on, throttle idle, prop forward. Ignition is off, fuel pump is on, and the fuel is in the correct selector. We have the fuel pressure. So it should start sooner or later. Alright, we need to give it a few more goes, and I hope you'll not run out of battery, which I know is running out fairly quickly. So maybe I'll connect the other battery straight away so we do not run out of everything. No, let's try again. Unless it's the engine where I haven't heard this burp the second time, so let's actually do it. I'll click here in the pre-flight, prepare for departure, just in case we miss the second burp. And it's running. The manifold pressure dropped here. It's running. We need to advance the throttle, so okay, and the idle RPM has been lowered. We need to advance the throttle for 1000 RPM. I'm still stepping on the brakes, and I have been all the time. That's a good RPM to get the engine warming. Oh. I think the battery is unhappy there. Anyway. Why did this turn off? Why has this turned off? That's strange. Should be running because we are on the backup battery as well. So we'll get the right field off, right crossbus on, right field on, right crossbus on, choke off, and the fuel pump off. So that's the right engine started. Also, we do use strobes for engine startup because there is no beacon. Yeah, congrats for getting the media partner. That's so nice. Dedicated stream for that soon. Cool. Can't wait to see that. And we'll get the right engine going. So fuel pump on, ignition's on, choke on. Also, this click spot is very hard to reach, but I think I know how to do that now. Also, when I turned off the choke on the live engine, it should have dropped in the RPM, which I should have corrected for the throttle. Okay, so I'll get the backup battery off. Hope it charged already. I wish we had some indication for that, but this will come in the future when we have this whole dedicated page and then we can see it. Maybe I'll keep it on for time being. Okay, we can click the starter. That's one time. That's second time. Work on video to do the stream. Nice, nice, very nice. Third
Hello
time.
there.
And it works. No, it doesn't work. Hey Banas, welcome. Very nice to see you. We are checking the Tecnam after the update. A few things have been corrected, which is very nice to see. I saw the engine starting. And release the master to start too soon. It is danger. Got my application accepted. Cool. Danger. I hope we didn't kill the second battery. It would be unfortunate.
I'm in danger!
Icy's second name is Danger, I'm sure. No, it's not working, and the lights are dimming. That's pretty cool. And see, even the Garmin is dimming a bit, which I think actually happens. It does weird things. Nope. Let's give it a few more tries. Also, I forgot to check the fuel pressure, but it's looking okay. The fuel selector is okay. The choke is on. Throttle is idle, prop forward. Well, It has everything it needs. Nope. Wonder if we can even see that from here. Oh no. Battery died, so we need to get the tablet and get the external power. So I asked my instructor, he said he never killed the battery. And I remember restarting one engine at least 6 times, so well, I think it shouldn't die that soon. We'll keep this guy going. Let's try again. Why are we not starting? We did everything right. Oh, it's actually running. How'd I miss it? Alright, so the engine's running. Which means we will be charging the battery soon. I'll just wait until it shows some more lag here. Also, it should probably show that it's charging. So when we have the external battery, it should show whatever is on the external battery, I believe. So I'm not 100% sure about that. Actually, depends where it's measuring the voltage. Now it should get the voltage that goes to the battery. So advance the throttle to 1000 RPM. Yield on. Crossbus on. Okay, so that is done. We get the fuel pump off, and that's covered with. Connecting the external power must have the switches here, so I'm not super happy about that. I'll leave it for a few more seconds until we get this to over 12. Auditory, welcome. We are checking this aircraft after the update. So far, a few things definitely have been corrected, so that's very nice. We'll get the avionics on. Turn off this backup battery. Something changed with the light here, I'm not sure why that is the case. Maybe just, oh, the battery came online, so that was a bit weird. Ground power unit disconnect. And we'll stop the tablet. Is anyone flying along actually? And it's a bit rainy here. Don't see anyone. Oh, there's Icy, of course. Alright, so let's do that. I will keep Navigraph on so I can see where we are going. Oh. That's where we are going now. Also, we are going to a different airport. And let's see our taxi chart. Okay, so we can just taxi behind us, Foxtrot, and we can take off from there. Actually, what is the wind? We can check here on the meter page. 28009. Okay, so that's a good runway. And that is runway, let me see, 32, which is 318. So let's set that up. And I'll hit the beep for QNH. That's 1004. I also need to set it here. We need to go here. Altimeter units. Chat. No. Not you. Go back. Bar units. I have problem operating that. Bar units. Millibar. Well, that's better. And exit 1004. Lots of ground studying, going back to practicing approaches in the big sim tomorrow. Cool. Hey, so we're at 1600 feet and 318 was the heading. I'll set it up, get on the heading back. 318. And also get it on course. But we do have the GPS here. We'll go back, hit the CDI. And get this on the 318. I think we'll just do the flying today. We'll do landings later on. I may need to change the weather later. Let's get also terrain view. Okay, we have relative here. There's topo and relative. I think I'll keep relative. Let's see if we have traffic on. We can have the next route, which I think is not available in Europe. So the traffic, I guess, should be on straight away. Right, I think we're at taxi. We'll get VFR code for transponder and get it to alt. Go back here. This looks a-okay. The wind is still not showing up. The wind, option 1. I think I like option 1. Next looks good. Outside the temperature is 4 degrees, so not great. We need to be careful pricing. Oh, I forgot the strobe lights. So strobe lights off after starting the edge, taxi lights on, and we're ready to roll. Parking released. Let's see, 1 hour, great. I can advance throttle only in right engine to assist me in turn. It's a technique you can use in twins. Saving me money. Great, yeah, the scenes are good. Oh, we are practicing in sim for the fly school, or how does that work? What are you actually doing? I don't save, I spend. Yeah, same here. We didn't have a look at the airport. Shall we have a look at the airport with the drone camera? Also, I like that the plane is so wobbly on taxi. That's actually the case in this aircraft. Sim practice for the instrument rating. Great, I like the training. It was tough but very educational. Well, let's have a look around the airport, because that's a new scenery for me. I want to have a quick look around here. Oh, that's trampolines. Great place for trampolines. Great. There's a lot of smallish hangars. What's this one? Mountain flyers. No smoking. Smallish tower. Ruak. Which one is the terminal? I think this might be the terminal. Not very big. Whoa. I had no idea it's actually this small here. And smaller. Oh, it's actually not hangar, just a building. Smaller aircraft. And that's the end of it. And this looks like a glide path antenna. Strange that it's collocated with the puppy, although yeah, it sort of makes sense. Here are the lights. Okay. We'll go to where the town is, where the city actually, oh, it's there. We can go there and have a look. Actually, very nice city. I've been there in real life, once at least. Oh, there's another runway. Actually, 2 runways? There's one that's marked, but this thing to the side also looks like a runway. Yeah, it is actually a runway, so there are 2 of them. Whoa. Joey, what did it do? I can do maximum of 30 hours, maybe for mini flight simulator. Nice. So on my instrument rating, I had 40 hours in the sim and 15 hours in aircraft. And there's a ton of gliders here. I love. What else do we have? Helicopter base. And that's it. That's everything, I believe. And we have the localizer antenna. So the localizer is actually for the other runway. And remember that localizer is usually on the far end, so it provides you lateral guidance on the rollout on the runway. So glide path antenna is here, and the localizer is here at the far end of the runway. Is custom or default? No, it's custom from Orbx. Yep. You can hit the exclamation mark scenery and you should get it. Okay. It's not bad at all. Yes, I am on 4090. So April 1st I will stop streaming until winter because I don't need the heater again. That's my April Fool's joke. Waiting for April Fools, but you've heard it now. I'm under the map again. Yeah, it happens. Typical. I'm not surprised at all. You're having those render issues, eh? I mean, for that's the price I'm willing to pay for the frame generation, so it's okay. I don't worry about that all too much. Right, so let's get ready. Autopilot master on. It should do the beep now, but it's not doing it. Pitot hit on. It should have done this earlier. Landing light on, taxi light off, strobe light on. Laps 1. Check the fuel. So we have almost full tanks. Well, 90 liters actually. And fuel circuits are in normal position. Immersion ruined. He's just a team. So I released the brakes when I was just watching Arch. Oh, what did he do? Advance the throttle to start rolling, and then I'll move throttle to idle, and the plane usually keeps rolling when we move the throttle to idle, and does exactly that, so that is great. Plane is always very eager to taxi. Oh, there's a bump here. Alright. I'll move the throttle forward, slowly. Engine instruments are in the green, so I think the oil temperature and the oil pressure wouldn't be changing so much during operation. Okay, wind is actually from the left. That's the rotation speed. It should be 8 degrees. And, well, we should accelerate to 84 for our blue line. That's better. Positive climb, gear up. 200 feet, reduce power. So we go. Oh, we are actually at 27 already. Get to 22 on the RPM. Oh, I messed this up. Super tight there. Over 300 feet, flaps up. Landing lights off. And I think we're good. Oh, remember you need a lot of yoke back input after raising the flaps and gear. I did forget about that. Alright, it will be a crazy flight. I will turn on the topo actually in the map options. That looks better. So there's the city right here. Learning the Fennis and from real Airbus pilot. Oh, he has. Oh, there's Icy. Icy, what happened? Looks scary. I don't think this is an Airbus. Or if this, you're having a bad day. Right, we wouldn't fly here normally, but I want to have a look. We're VFR. Sort of. Actually VFR. Or VMC. There's this huge bridge. The tower, I think, shouldn't be there. It's the A310. Oh no, I see. Those buildings, they should be here. This is the award update, so it should be pretty much spot on, give or take. Looks okay-ish. We can reduce the power a bit actually. I'll go 24, 21. This RPM are super tight on the top range. I would like to get this change a little. Good morning, Kyla. Yeah, we are checking the aircraft after the update. Few things have been corrected, so that's very nice. Few are on the list to be corrected, so there is hope. I'm just waiting for the prop feathering to be corrected, and then I probably would be able to recommend it. Tarkov #1 player going to get, and the job can pay for that. Oh, Kyla is Tarkov #1 player. I see. We are going so fast. Plane does not go so fast. Right, so we'll overfly the airport. Number one worse maybe. Oh no. Intake flying the 172 ASAP. I'm go flying Friday. Get recurrent landings and maybe we can play something next week. Cool. I have never played Tarkov. I have seen people playing it. Oh, okay. Last time I have turned down my graphics from ultra to high. I wonder how much that has taken from what we see outside. The weather is not so bad. There is a target approaching here. This feels like icy. Yeah, it is. Of course it is ice. Come on. Okay, I need to figure out where we're going. Alright, so we just go right here and follow this valley. It's pretty much VFR. We do see the mountains in the back already. What do I think of the sounds of the plane? I think they're alright. I'm not so sensitive on the sounds because I want them down anyway. I just need all the equipment sounds, and well, I just need to hear the engines are running. Other than I just turn them down. So they're now running through the compressor, so they made sound a bit weird, but when I had them without the compressor, they sounded pretty much okay. But again, I'm not very sensitive about that, so maybe you should ask someone else. And also some sounds are missing, so for example the warnings here, they do not make any sound, but they should. And so the autopilot doesn't do any sound when it starts up, and it doesn't go through self-test after it turns on again. Still a lot of little details to correct. Other than that, it's looking better. Cockpit is also pretty immersive. Yeah, that's me with the sounds. Okay, I'll show you. I'll kill the music and I'll remove all the effects, get it louder for you. That's what it sounds. Now you should know. I'll leave it for a minute and I'll turn it off. I don't know. It's not fantastic, but that's believable. I don't remember how the aircraft sounds actually. Could be better, I feel like. Yeah, it could be better. Anyway, I don't need that. I like my Bose with noise cancelling. You know the deal. Alright, I'll get this off. Yeah, it's actually fairly quiet, that's right. And I'll get the music back up. Well, give or take the same level as music. Yeah, in real life use active noise reduction headsets, don't want to hear the engine noise. You still hear the engine, this noise cancelling isn't that good anyway. But you do want to protect your ears, that's the thing. I'm just flying there, not following anything all too much. Pretty much know where we should be going. There's a lot of people here. I think there is Thun Airport. Yeah, there is one. Oh, we've got the Lightspeed Zero. I've got the Bose A20. They're very nice. Well, still, even with active noise cancelling, after a while it's get pretty hard on your ears anyway. Line is very floaty. I'll try the autopilot as well. Let's see how it works now. Edit mode, alt mode. Let's see what happens. Yes, I have the Bluetooth. Oh, I hardly ever used it in flight. They do have Bluetooth. Okay, I show a nav graph. That's where we are. You see where the first destination is. It shouldn't be for very long. And we're just overflying another airport that is here. Is Bluetooth to be able to hear for-flight warnings or announcement. The for-flight pilot. Catch. Yeah, I also tried to get to 3500. Let's do this. Let's set 3500 first. Then go to VS mode. And set it so that it's actually going up. It works slightly different in real life. This autopilot is a bit crazy. You need to use all sorts of combos. So to get altitude arm, you need to press VS, and while holding it, press Alt. So you need 2 fingers, and that's pretty much impossible to implement in flight sim, I believe. Jerry Speed, good morning. Yeah, good evening. Whatever it is. I think it's good evening for you. We are checking the update. Few things have been updated, so that's very nice. The low ideal is better. I haven't checked the feathering because I know it's not done. We are in Switzerland, so that is Thun. I don't know how to say it. We departed from Bern. There's Isaac trying to chase that, but he's crashing constantly. Also, I see you need your winter swimming suit here. Look at this. And I think you should be able to hear the noises in the sim. It's just that they're not very pronounced, so they're not cutting through. Positive climb at 100 knots. Oh, that's you. Gotcha. In the Airbus. A320. Like entering runway, on final runway, approaching Class B airspace. Whoa, that's nice. I have never used anything like that in real life. So that's unknown territory for me. I was clever. I brought the water today. I don't have to go and get it. Learned my lesson. Also, I've heard people complaining that the snow mask is low resolution, and I think that's because the data with the snow is basically low resolution. Any meteo service that will provide you, they just don't have too much info on that. I think I want my high settings back. I mean my ultra settings back. So I've been here just driving there and there way further. I'll show you. I think there's a tunnel here under this mountain, so this part here, there, I think there's a tunnel going below it, because there's pretty much a cliff, and yeah, you need a tunnel to get out there. And that's our destination. That used to be a military airport, and it's now closed, but we have scenery, so we'll land there. These balls. Tunnel flying. Yeah, sure. There's actually a video of Extra from Red Bull flying through the tunnel. So no, it's doable, in real life at least. And the place, this city, or town is called Interlaken, which more or less means between the legs, which is pretty obvious. It's a popular tourist destination. But that's not my favorite spot, but I've been here. It's a nice place. The weather is okay-ish. It's VFR at least. Yeah, I want my ultra settings back. I think I'll change it after the stream. Still not sure what froze the PC last time. Oh, there's way more buildings actually here. I'm looking through the commander roster and I'm the only Brit. I don't know, maybe you are. See? You got the medal. I'll save this chart for you. I don't know if you want it up or not. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look where we are going. So I think the tunnel will pretty much end up somewhere. I don't know anymore. Oh, maybe here's the tunnel. No, I think here's the tunnel. Or maybe there's more tunnels. I mean, there's tunnels all over the place here. Yeah, I think I was wrong previously. Or maybe there's actually a tunnel there and tunnel here. I don't remember, to be honest. I remember there's a very long one. And we want to land here. There's also a helicopter base here. But the runway, as far as I know, is closed in real life. Fly through the tunnel. I don't think it's possible in the sim. I think it's pretty much closed. But I would really like to do that. Was the music too loud? I think it was a bit too loud for you. Or was it okay? I think it was okay. Bulldog Blitz. It was a bit loud, but not too bad. Oh, okay. I'll correct it in a moment. Oh no. I don't know what the runway is. It's just there, so we'll try to land there. Guess why not? Or actually... Wait... Alright, let's go land there. I'll disconnect the autopilot, so that worked now with the click on the joystick. Seen here all morning doing server debugging and fixing. Oh boy. That's not the best part. Debugging on server, not cool. I'll roll the throttle back to idle, prop forward. We'll try to slow down. Landing lights on. It's slowing down very eagerly, so that's good. Not anymore. Gear down, flaps 1. There's the runway. That's the runway. Flaps 2, flaps 3. Okay, it should be sinking like crazy. Nicodine, welcome. Right, an upgrade on Debian box. Oh, right, half of custom list. I installed my Node.js for some reason. Oh no, that's brutal. Okay, I think now the sync rate is... Well, it should probably still be a bit higher. It's okay-ish. Alright. Final check, landing gear to green, prop forward. Yeah, we are good. Now I'll keep adding some power. We can slowly reduce speed to 70 because we are over the runway already. Hope this turn will not kill us. Looks there is a huge bump there. Yeah, let's skip over it. Okay, don't worry about those touchdowns. Alright, and we have landed. I'll just turn around at the end of the runway and we'll take it from there. Flaps up. I'll move the flaps to 1. We're ready for takeoff. And this also add-on scenery, so we'll have a quick look around here, what this looks like. The first touchdown was fairly smooth, but then I wanted to avoid this huge dip in the runway. I'll turn around here, so we need to slow down. Get the right engine only for turning around. Full left rudder, left brake. Okay, too much brake. Ivan is with the lurk, we'll see you in a bit. Stop there, parking brake set. I want to have a look around the scenery. The snow, I think, is messing up with it a bit. That's okay. Also the touchdown. Yeah, the first one is okay, but the two more, not so great. Oh, I think the scenery is messed up after some word update, maybe. This hangar floating in there. And there's the Rega base, which comes with the scenery. Rega is helicopter rescue service in Switzerland. They actually have a few, depending on the region. This is the biggest one. There's people with the snow on top of their heads. This base is active, helicopter base, but the rest of the airport, I'm not sure what it's used for. There's a lot of these old hangar bunkers, and this thing, which I don't know what it is actually. Come on, get the hangar out of the air. Yep. Hangars floating in the air. How can the hangar do this? Nobody knows. I've never been inside this thing here. It's for tourists actually, but you can clearly see it from the highway, which is here. We are in Europe, so it's highway, not freeway. You know the deal. And here's the town. It's fairly small. Basically a tourist destination. Yeah, I've been on those fields. And here on the street eating a few things, and that's pretty much it about the town. You can also get up here, although I've never been here. It's also a nice looking place. I believe you do not have to walk all the way up. There is some way to travel here, like a cable car or something. I don't remember because I haven't been here. And we'll now go there to the left. There is a military base there, where I have been actually. And there is the air show called Axalp, which is happening here in the mountains, basically here. I'll get the map off. So we'll go there and see how this looks. And then we'll go back and follow, I think, this valley. I have been in this valley. You scared me. Chewie, you monster. This snow is crazy. At least I haven't woken up my cat. She would be very happy. And then this valley splits. The left goes to Grindelwald, which is at the base of Eiger. And the right goes to Lauterbrunnen, which has very nice looking waterfall. Basically there's Lauterbrunnen here. And on this cliff, here is the waterfall. It looks just amazing, and those cliffs here are... You monster, look at that. Yeah, so I have been here once, and we went up to this mountain top here, to this summit called Männlichen. So I have actually been sitting here, walking all the way down from there. I know it looks super fast with the camera, but believe me, it does take a few hours to get there. So all the way from here, got our car parked here, and went all the way up. There's Undertown here, and then you go... Well, you just go here. And here's the mountain top. There are actually no trees. There's a nice place to look around, and you can see Eiger and everything. I believe this is Eiger, and there is Jungfrau, I think, behind it. It's Eiger, Jungfrau, and one more, Munch. Still got your bash panel on the key analog, still necessary after the recent update. Oh, it's complicated, I don't know. So, we'll get here later, but I have been here in real life, hiking. You Master Chewy. Oh no. That happens when you trigger the smoke alarm. It's absolute madness. This looks very close to each other, but when you have to drive the car there, that's actually taking a while. It's not that close. Thanks for the clip. You have this thing set up that every clip gets posted to Discord. I need to set this up as well. It's just great. Okay, so we can continue to Myron again. Yeah, I'll step on the brakes, get full power. Also, one thing that is nice here, if you start rolling, I need to release the parking brake, and to try to stop, it will not stop. And that is great. It's basically, well, it will usually not stop. It's basically impossible to stop it on full power with your feet only. Okay. Airspeed alive. 65. We need a lot of input to rotate. Now, try to stay over the runway, accelerate to 84, and then we can climb away. 84, we can start climbing, positive climb, gear up, add it to your steering clip. Thank you. Yeah, I need to set up this thing that you have that it gets posted automatically. That's pretty nice. 200 feet, reducing the power. We need 27, so that's already there, and we need 22 on the RPM. So just a touch, a bit too sensitive for my taste. Okay, over 300 feet, flaps up. Landing lights off. Oops. And we need the fuel pumps off, but I have forgotten them altogether, so they're now off. Follow this lake, and there's city of Brins, or a town of Brins here, just at the end of the lake. It's also very nice, very small, and there's a steam train running from the city, from the town, all the way to this mountain top. Well, almost to the mountain top. There is like a building where it stops, and then you can go all the way to the mountain top. So, wait, it's not this one. I think it's this one. It's the highest one in the area. But not the one on the left, the one there on the right. So you take this steam train, it goes from here, basically gets in a zigzag here, goes into this valley, and then follows the right side and goes there. And I think somewhere here is the final stop, and then you can walk all the way to the top. It looks pretty amazing actually. And the train is constructed in such a way that it basically the base, the wheels are at the angle, and then the deck where you sit is level. It goes like that. I never rode this train, but I have been on this mountain top a few times, I believe, on foot. And it's quite a long hike. Real nice place. I'll try to find you the pictures of this train because it's just amazing. The Volanta is a bit confused. It thinks we are already almost at our destination, but no, we still have a way to go. Too good. Great. That's a very nice town. I want to go back there again. And do the hike. I actually like the hike. Sticky Marty, welcome. Very nice to see you. I forgot to reduce the power. I think we can go this max continuous power. And here's the military airbase. It's called Meiringen because there is a town of Meiringen in the back. And what's interesting about it, I'll try to show you. The final approach from this way to see the runway, if you are on the final approach, you would end up in this mountain. So the final approach for the military jets look like this. You go here and then you swipe to the left and go back. And you know that there are approach lights. So the approach lights go from the runway here to the road, then they follow a road a bit, and then they swipe back here. And when you watch the jets approaching, they actually follow the lights. So they go here, left, and on the final approach again. What's going on? How are you doing today? Yeah, pretty nice. We're checking the update of the Tecnam, so a few things have been corrected. I sent my mail to the developer. They commented on everything, so I need to provide some more references. And it's going great. I think everything will be working sooner or later. Also, when you're driving the car here, when you go from Zurich, you will go, well, basically through that mountain. And as you go in your car to cross the pass, mountain pass that's over there, the tunnel does a 360 loop. So you drive your car, enter the mountain, do a 360, and you pop up on top of where you entered. Pretty crazy. So that's the military airbase. They have F-18 Hornets that have a cavern in this mountain side. It's actually a cavern in the rock itself, and they get the jets out of there and taxi them. There's a public road crossing the runway, and there are those, I know what it's called, like if you are crossing a railroad in this place, and they're getting close for takeoffs and landings. And yep, here's the base, and also there's a hotel here, which I really like. So that's the airbase, and here's the town of Meiringen, which is also great. It's so close when you're in aircraft. But play looks like a drone. The military word is on ops. I didn't get that. We'll try to go on lander, and then I'll show you around and show you where the show takes place. From top view hat. Okay. Oh, that plane. Gotcha. The plane. Actually, there is a military version, or well, kind of military version that has cameras and everything, but well, there are still pilots inside. Try to go from here. Try to land it. We'll get throttles back. Also get the carb kits on for a moment. Landing light on. Need to slow down. Fuel pumps on. Now we can do flaps 1. Forgot what's the flaps 1 speed. Gear down. Steam frost for a moment. Surveillance version. Yeah, there is. That's what it's called. Flaps 2, flaps 3. Well, actually, let's go flaps 2, and we need to keep 84. Oh no. Let's see where the runway is. Okay, there's the runway. There's icy already. Nice. I think it's still flying a bit wonky when it comes to descent. I would like to have a bit more drag. When I go idle on flaps 2, that shouldn't glide so well, I believe. Also, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't flown this in a while, so I may remember it wrong. Also on idle, to probably sink much more. Okay, we'll try to do flap 0 landing, maybe see how this touchdown goes, because I won't have a long runway later on. So, flaps up. Final check, landing gear triggering forward. Airfits off. And we're good. I think it sinks way more eagerly with flap 0. Basically we're idle, and I think I would need some power to do this descent right now. Shouldn't do that on idle with the props forward. So let's slow down a bit first. I think we'll have a hard time touching down here. Ice in the TBM. Nice, nice. So you see this mountain I was talking about is just in front of us. So on the approach from the other side, they need to do a zigzag pattern. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't fly that well on idle. See if I'll be able to touch down. Okay. One touch, second touch. At least that was possible, so that's better. We'll get to the ice to icy. Not bad. Yeah, there's a bump. I don't like the bumps. The bounce, sorry, the bounce. Much better than that before. Yeah, before I panicked because of the ditch. What's up with the taxiway here? Let's have a look. Okay, I think we can actually go there. I can go here and it will tell me that there are 2 bounces. Yay. Flaps are up. I'll get the... Okay. You do not want to follow this taxiway. It goes into the mountain. It actually goes through a gate that's usually closed. Fuel pumps off. Landing light off. Taxi light on, strobe light off. Okay, that's good to go. Yeah, it shows the landing point as well, and it calculates the G in a way that I trust. It's not just getting the G load at touchdown, it actually measures the highest G between touchdown and half seconds later. So that's how you should measure it actually. That's a really good widget I can recommend. It's just the dev has a hard time explaining people why it's showing different values than everything else, and that's where I come for the rescue to smash them with facts. So now we're crossing this public road. I'll try to check the place on Wikipedia, it should be there, so I'll show you what it looks like. Super, welcome, welcome, how are you? It's been a long day for you, well for me as well. We're flying, it is on Flight Cynthia, we're flying in Switzerland today. I have been in this plane in real life, it's pretty amazing. And there's scientists there, but I cannot see you. It's called like landing crate, something, widget. I see the dot, I do not see you, what is going on? You disappeared. Oh, you showed up. Alright, I'll just get out to show you the place. 1.8 have it already. Cool, cool. It's a really good one. I can show you here as well. Let's get super shout out. I forgot my shout outs. What's going on? There you go. I'll do the rest of you. Following that. Eat the goal on your thingy. Oh, there is a new goal. You know, it's a moving target. So don't get too excited about it. Yeah, it's so close. I'll just move that. Yeah, it's actually very close. Yay! It's great. We'll get a new goal once that settles. I'll need to figure out what we do when we reach the goal. 2 more. It's just 2 more. Oh no. Jump the drone camera. So when you look here, there's actually a taxiway. Let me find myself. Yeah. There's the end of the runway. There is a bunker hangar here in reality, which you can sometimes stand on and watch so you can walk on this path. So this is how close you are to F-18s at full afterburner. It is crazy loud. And then there is taxiway here. There is an apron in this place, and the hangar is in a cavern inside the mountain. That's really nice. And this here is a public road. And there is a parking here, so you can leave the car here and just watch the jets, like from this close. This is how close you can get to the jets. So we better cover your ears. I'm serious. It's way too loud. Can damage your ears. That's our base. There's a cafeteria here, so you can go and get something to eat. And no, sorry. Here is the cafeteria, and here is the hotel. Nicotine! Thank you for flying along. Oh, that's you who I bumped in. Why is Icy not showing up? That's a new. I see it's invisible. Then there's the town. Which is very small, but pretty cool. And yeah, here are the mountains. I've been in some of them few times. So I'll show you where the air show happens. Basically, the F-18s take off from here. There's also other aircraft on the air show. There are and used to be F-5s with the Patrouille Suisse, and what else they have. So the air show does happen here. There are no trees here, by the way. Alright. So there's the airbase. Actually was never able to see it from the airshow place. Now I know why, because it's basically hidden behind the mountain. So there's the airbase. Here's the airshow place. That's 2,000 meters above the sea level. And you see these 2 houses here. This is the command point for the military. And then what happens is that let me zoom out a bit. Okay. So that's pretty much what it looks like. This valley is quite steep. Doesn't look as benign as here. So the place for the public is here and here and here. So age distant here or there. And there are jets flying through this valley and doing all the airshow stuff. But they're also doing live shooting. There are the targets in this place, and they're live shooting the bullets at these targets. So that's the only place I know where you can, as a public, see the aircraft shooting at the targets live. Pretty amazing. Yep. Also, yeah, it's in the mountains, and it's also in October, so the weather can be very dodgy. For that reason, whenever I was there, we usually went for 4 days. So we had the chance of good weather. Hey Lauren, hey, we're in Switzerland. I'm showing the place where I have been in real life. So there's the airbase right there in Switzerland. And the air show is happening here in the mountains. You basically stand where this house is. And there are jets flying through this valley, doing all the airshow stuff. And shooting at the targets here. So they actually live shoot the bullets at those targets here. And there are also two viewpoints that are not part of the air show, but are still accessible. And I have been there. One is here. I was basically standing in this place and watching the jets fly through here. And there is one more where I have been. It was this mountain top here. Oh, also there's jets. The run looks like that they go through this valley. Where's the valley? I think we lost it a bit. Oh, it's here. Here's where the targets are, I believe. So they do pass here, and then they climb and just pass overhead, just above you. They climb, turn upside down, and pass overhead. You have to walk a long time. Not that long. So on the airshow days, what happens is okay, there is a bus service. So they actually have bus service. So you get with a car to here, and from here you take the bus, which goes to this village, or you can get with a train to the town here, and then get the bus service all the way up here to this village. Well, this village here. And then there is a chairlift from here to here. There's a chairlift, and then you have to walk from this house. You go here, go up there, up till here. That's like 600 meters up, and that's like a 1 hour hike, 1.5 hour hike. Not so crazy, but still, it's something. That's the official place. The other accessible place, this one, because I had to be there early in the morning. We just get the bus service and walk all the way to here. But of course you have to go to those houses and then like traverse here. And there's one more place, that mountain. I think that's the summit here. So for that one, either you go there from the right, so it's similar, but you just have to go way more, or you can go this way. And I one time I have been here. You went through here. Just don't remember which valley. Looks a bit wonky here. Hello, Falco. Welcome. Very nice to see you. I think we have followed this valley? I don't know. One of the valleys. And we actually left the car. I don't even know how to tell from this view. That's a super long hike. I think we left the car here, then walked all the way, or maybe here. It's really hard to tell if I don't have a chart map. Let's say here. Then walk all the way up to this pass, and then... Oh, it's the one where I don't know the lyrics. So, I'm getting pretty lost here, but you get the picture. I'll try to find some pictures on the internet, so bear with me. Okay, let's do the shout out and then I tell everyone who was before. I forgot what to say at the beginning. Volko, how's your flying? I hope you're still trying. Go check out Holtko, cool person, and I'll try to get some pictures for you. Looking. Not very good at flying. Yeah, no problem. As long as you enjoy it, it's fine. Let me do it for you. I love that sound. Yeah, Falco is the tune, and Taylor. It's pretty cool. Alright, let me show you. You ready? I think you're ready. That's what it looks like. And I mean, it's not exaggerated. These are the real shots. Give or take. So that's what it looks like. It's just amazing. So that's from the lower other side that I showed you. There's just a ton of them. And there are F-18s shooting. There has been F-35 appearance this year because they ordered F-35. You get the idea. It's just amazing, and it's in the mountains. I have done a lot of shots there myself, so I can show you as well once I can find it. Yeah, in Wales there's a similar, but it's not an official air show. The one I'm showing you, it's actually an official air show organized by the army that you can go. Well, it's just fantastic. It's a bit demanding just to go up there, so that is the case. I'm just looking for the shots that I have made there. Bear with me. Alright, I can show it. So that's one of my pictures from this very high top, and this guy basically climbs away and then turns upside down, flies overhead. In a second opinion, I preserve a slot for the carabin thingy, which I got back on for 1305 Zulu. Is it worth doing? Is 11 hours of flying in the A310? As long as it doesn't crash on you, that's worth doing. That's also my shot. So that's where we stand. This is the house that we see in the sim, and they're basically flying next to you. Who's that? It's Volko calling. Very nice heavy Volko. What's up? How are you doing? Also my shot. And also my shot. Yeah, there's also a helicopter display there with the flares. It's pretty amazing. I see their horn. There are two medical helicopters there. One is from the Raga and one is from the army. And P2006 display as well. It's amazing. Yeah, also these two Hornets, they open up with the flares and they come pretty much unannounced unless you know the time or where to look for. And there's battery Swiss. Danger! Actually thought someone was calling me. Oh no, oh no. Rotate to love all of these helos. Helicopters, helis. The army doesn't have the F5 anymore, but they still operate them for training purposes, and that's why Patrouille Suisse do fly them. And the Alouette is a goodbye. That was the last year of the Alouette 3. They are no more in the army. So that's pretty much it. I'll try to show the Myrin gun and the Interlaken and whatnot. That's the town related to the airbase. It's very small. Oh, there's also Sherlock Holmes statue there. I have a photo sitting here. And here's the airbase that we just landed in. And if you look here, there's a public road crossing. Here. Here's the canteen. No, here's the canteen. Here's the hotel. You get the idea. That's where we're standing, and here's the taxiway that goes to the cavern where the jets sleep in the mountain. Hey, welcome. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. I think you had enough. So now we'll go back and we'll follow this valley Oh, we actually want to land here, so we'll need to find this place. It is a very short runway. Presume the road wasn't there when the airbase was open. The road is there the whole time. They just closed, like, it looks like a train crossing. They just closed these things. And then you can go there. There's, of course, some military personnel making sure you don't go in, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's a pretty country. So I really like this place. I've been going there for like a decade for this air show. Obviously, the whole thing fell apart for me in 2020. Team, okay, the team is back. I wanted to show you the steam train. Let's do that. So this town here, there's a steam train going basically from this town. It goes like somewhere here or somewhere. I think it goes somewhere here. It's hard to tell from this perspective. I think it goes here, like in this arc. I'll show you. Hang on. Thank you, Nico. Now I got it. Yeah, sorry for that. So that's the steam train. It goes all the way down from the lake level to the mountain top where the picture is taken, give or take. So this steam train is fantastic. I still need to do this LED that will tell me that I'm muted. It's on my list. Right, now I know. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to flying then. So we'll go back to Interlaken and then we'll follow... Oh, I see. So we do not go to that valley that I showed you, which goes to Greenwald or Lauterbrunnen. We need to go one valley further. Okay. I want to check this airstrip. And I think it's pretty high here, so we wouldn't be able to cross. So I think we'll go back and try to follow this valley. We'll check. Well, I don't have a scenery for Zweisimmen, and then we'll go to San Stefan. Alright, that's the plan. I'll keep this open so I know where I'm going. And let's roll. Okay, that's the drone camera returned. I'll jump back in. I see Nico is still here. Ice is, I think, flying and crashing. So I'll taxi to the runway and we'll take off from there. Taxiway is here. Alright, I'll try to avoid you. So bear with me. Alright, let's taxi then. My intern died. Oh no. I see. What's happening to... Bear with. Okay, the turn is just here. This building looks pretty sloppy. I remember to keep my speed in check. I was taxing too fast a few times. We'll just go to the next holding point. Oh, because there's alternate runway. The taxiway is actually alternate runway. That's where the holding point was there. Just under Tuesday. What is it for icy? Just under crash. What could potentially go wrong? Let's stop here. Okay, we need to do the before takeoff. Fuel selectors. Our normal position fuel, we have 80 liters each. Carpet off, props forward, throttle idle, flaps 1, landing lights on, strobes on, taxi light on. Also we have the transponder and fuel pumps. Now we should be ready for departure. And I'll keep the map on for you. I'm still not sure how I like it, but it's pretty cool. Alright, there's Nico here, trying to get some position. Full power. 27 manifold pressure, we are full RPM, everything else is green, we're rolling, car speed alive. Keeping some right rudder, some left aileron. Rotation speed, rotate. We are in the air, accelerate to 84 in a shallow climb. 84. Positive climb, gear up. Test in the manual that the pitch for climb is 8 degrees. That seems accurate. Reduce the power, not touching manifold pressure. Reduce the RPM. Oh, 21, 50, 20, 22. Flaps up. Landing lights off. Okay, that's the bit when I need to pull the trim and I'm looking away. And fuel pumps off. Okay, that is covered. I can reduce the power a bit. I'll go 25, 21. Let's go 24, 21. Back. Has your computer came back to life? Yeah, I don't think so. So this airshow thing, I do want to recreate the pattern they're flying at some point in flight sim, but I need to get some more capable aircraft and actually check out what it looks like, and then we can try to practice it. Also to get some better weather. This would be pretty cool. Under 20 knots, that's pretty fast for this aircraft. But I think we'd usually fly it on a slightly lower power. Did you get the new Osaka scenery? No, what's about it? Also what I don't like is that our prop... Okay, let me show you. That's the prop in like 50% travel. And let me show you where it is in the sim. I have this thing, input viewer, so we cannot see my prop here. Where's my prop? It's not showing. It's too bad. Anyway, my prop. Oh, I think I need to log out. Okay, I think we're still alive. My prop is pretty much 50% power. Look at the throttle. Okay, 50% travel. But look how high it's showing here on the RPM. I think this could still use some touch. It just feels too tight on the top end. Very hard to adjust it because I need some super tiny movements. We are not dead yet. Is that Osaka in Japan? Haven't been flying much in Japan in the sim. We need to correct that at some point. Osaka in Japan, yes. Oh, say it's good. Yeah, we can go and fly there at some point. There's so many places to visit. Like, I want to visit all of them. I have so many sceneries. Oh, it's a free or in Discord. Cool, cool. Hey, I can do that. I can check it out. Just bear with me because I've been running out of time for the last few days and I just can't keep up with anything. So sorry for that, but it is what it is for me. I think those props are a bit too sensitive in the top range. I see there is someone flying all around. Probably not Icy because Icy died there. There's Nicotine. Great. I really like the place. I've been here in real life. I absolutely love it. So here's Interlaken. Here's Valley leading to Grindelwald and Eiger, Jungfrau. Actually, 10 minutes until landing showed some pictures from Jungfrau just on the top. And yeah, Jungfrau is there left in the valley. And conducting tests on day 320 for Saturday. Oh boy. Yeah, it's long haul in the flights and the problem is that your sim can crash on you anytime. That's not great. It is so close here in the aircraft. In a car it really takes a while. I'm trying to figure out where the valley is, where we should go. I think it's the one here. Between this mountain and this mountain, that's where we should go. I think I'll need to climb a bit so we can get over it. And then the airfield should be somewhere there. I'll try to find it. So let's have a look what runways there are. So that's the one. I go open airport here. And it should show me the runways. 03 and 21. Okay, I think we'll use 21. That's the closest meter, 290 at 9. Of course this is in between the mountains, so it doesn't mean it will be the same wind. We'll try to use 2-1, which should be nice. Okay, it will be like this way, so down the valley. Alright, we'll try to land there. It's super small runway. I'm not sure how this will go. Expect some problems. And there's 3 PC-21 flying together in front of us. I like that. I have the PC-21 for the sim, but it's not great. Alright, I had a sip of water. The valley is coming up, so that's the one to our left, not the one in front of us. Also very readable from the chart here. I wonder where is the entry to this valley, because we should be able to go there without overflying this mountain. So I think here from the lake it will be a bit lower part. We'll just go over those things. Should be fine enough. And I'll crank up my settings to ultra for the next time. Alright, that's going icy. Is A310 a good flotation device? That's the one thing I need to know. Yes, Icy can float on pretty much anything. Right, so we need to turn left now. I'm glad the weather is okay. In this place, I haven't been in real life, so we're going into the unknown for me. How do we even do the traffic pattern there? That will be challenging. Okay, it should be just in front of us, slightly to the right. I think the black stripe we see, that is the runway. It should be 2-1. It should be 20 degrees to the right. I'll start slowing down. So, power idle, throttle idle, drop forward. Yo, there's Nico. Hey, where's Steve? I need to get the things going. So landing light on, fuel pumps on. We'll get the curve hit on for a moment. Okay, we are good for flaps 1. I do have a scenario and I do hope this is the airport. Looks like this is the case. Flaps 1, speed check, gear down, flaps 2, 3. Add some power, we need to keep 84 knots. They need to close this curve hit. Right, there's the runway there. So we are trying to land there. I'll follow Nicotine. Hope it will work. There's the runway. Seems freezing. Okay, it unfreeze. A ton of power lines here. And the train. You see there's a train running. It actually looks Swissy like. We're on short final. We're 84. When we're very short final, I'll start rolling throttle back and slowing down to 70. Right, throttle idle. I need to slow down to 70 now. So if our engine quits now, we are pretty much ending up in those trees. That's 70. Adding the power back, this a bit. Nice. Power idle, ground effect, round out, flare, and boom, there we go. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. I still don't have the feel of this aircraft, and my alpha is not helping me with that. Yay, we managed to land there. I think we'll just take off in the opposite direction. These trains are looking cool, just running through there. I think we had 1 bounce, so let's have a look. Yes, that's the widget. 2 bounces, and the G is measured as I told you. I think half second after the touchdown, like within the half second after touchdown, gets the highest one. I can show the code. It's pretty well done. Trying to turn around here. Right, Nicotine will take off in a moment. Also, I'm not very happy about this mountain looming just in front of me. Zero, and you can take off no matter which side. Yeah, just the other side looked a bit better. Okay, we need to take off and follow left. Interesting place. Okay, let's have a quick look where we are going, so I know what to do. We need to take off, go to the left, exit this valley, basically go to speeds, and then turn left into the valley, and we'll follow here through Zweisimmen to San Stefan. Alright, it's gonna take a while, so I think we're good time-wise, at least. I still feel this plane flies a bit wonky, but I'm not sure if it's just me or something wrong, and I'm still not convinced about the sync rate on idle. I need to verify with some data, but this data is very hard to find, so I'll need to figure out how to do that. Right, I'll step on the brakes and we'll do flaps 1. Let's see, we have fuel pumps on, fuel tanks in normal position, fuel is 80. I also need to remember to check the fuel tanks before landing. That's one thing I still have been forgetting all the time and it's actually important. Okay, stepping on the brakes, throttle forward. We have takeoff power. Releasing the brakes, we are rolling. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed alive. Rotation. Let's rotate it. Okay. Lift off, accelerate to 84. And climb away. Right, I wouldn't like to have engine failure here. That would be very bad. Okay. Positive climb, gear up, flaps up. I'll reduce the power in a moment. I want some more altitude. Fail engine. Now it's turned on icy because this aircraft doesn't let me feather the prop yet. So as soon as that's fixed, I will be able to use the fail bot. Yeah, it's a... But don't worry, there is a analog baron coming out very soon, and then we'll have that. Okay, reducing the power, manifold pressure stays because we are so high. Reducing the RPM, 22, light to bear 22. We need fuel, well, we do the flow from the left. No. I think the PC. Hey, we're alive. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. No, we're not back. It's not great. Wait, yes. We're good. No, we're not good. My joystick is not working, and my mouse is not there. Oh boy. Wait, now my mouse is doing the track IR thing. What on earth is happening? Alright, I'll try to do some alt stuffs. Oh, now it's better. Joystick is back. Don't worry, Works, your internet isn't as bad as ISIS, but it wasn't the internet, that's the problem. Chewing at the moment. Okay, I cannot click half of the things on my computer, but as long as the stream running, we are good. Sheesh. It's worse than chewing at the moment. And it happened when we were changing the view rapidly. So landing lights off, fuel pumps off. I have no idea. Yeah, as last time my PC froze like completely and I had to restart it. I cannot touch the OBS now, so that's a bit of a bummer. I can live with that. It happened to him and he crashed the Cody. He couldn't control it with the yoke. Oh, I had to alt tab few times and then I got my mouse. Also, I didn't have my mouse. Crazy. That's why I shouldn't worry about internet issues. So this stream is running for you, right? Did it pause or was I live all the time? Also, my OBS is borked a bit, so I'll see how this works. This is responding. Right, nothing happened. We will just continue from here. That wasn't great. And it happened second time. Well, second stream in a row, so that's concerning. Still live, just buffering. Gotcha. Thank you for the information. Okay, we need to follow this valley to the right. I followed the thank you over. That is very concerning. Might be on your end, it's fine for me. Yeah. It was buffering for a moment, I think is what this means. Right, so entering this valley, I'm looking at the Navi graph, which you can see as well, but the smaller one. Yeah, this works. Okay, I will not try to touch the OBS, just in case it will make things worse. Nicotine, I hope you're following. Let's see if I can have a look around. Oh, I think we lost you. This valley is pretty tight. I think I should be flying a bit higher. Right. The valley to the left is not where we want to go. We want to follow here to the right. Nope. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for flying along. That's very nice. I always enjoy the company. It's super nice when any of you have a chance to fly along. So thank you for flying along. Right, we can get this speed up. That's the value we need to follow. This plane is super fast, so it barely goes into the yellow speed range on max continuous power. Although you can go well into the yellow range on descent, and then you can do high speed approach and slow down on the ALS. You actually need to try to do that, so this will give me some idea of how the deceleration works here. Why did it do that? Still don't know. I think we'll need to get some more diagnostics running while streaming. Check the CPUs, check the RAM, disks, whatever, and figure out if I know what's wrong. There was an NVIDIA driver update which I got installed today, hoping it will resolve the problem, but obviously it hasn't completely resolved the problem. There was some turbulence there. We need a lot of pitch down now. Keep it level. Okay. I'll drive the autopilots to keep it easy on me. We go heading, altitude. And this autopilot in real life, oh, the heading is off, so I don't want that heading anymore. I forgot to sync it, how bad of me. Okay, it's flying, isn't looking great. So heading, altitude again. Now it should be better. I'll slow down just a bit so we are not wobbling in the turbulence as much. Also, we should be in the yellow range when there is turbulence. Right, let's see, we're halfway through the valley, so there's still some way to go. So if you look here, we just go forward, then take a turn to the left, starting now. Then one more turn, we'll arrive at Zweisimmen and then San Stefan. Okay, fair enough. Flying here without the pilot seems very dodgy. I just need to be on top of my game and be able to disengage it at any time. I'll set the altitude to 4000 and let the plane fly there. So go to the vertical speed mode, put it 500 feet up and let it intercept the altitude. Again, this autopilot works slightly different in real life. You need more combos to click, and there is no flight director on the Garmin. It shouldn't have the magenta thing. So we are getting there. Mountains do not look so intimidating as the other ones I showed you previously. Yeah, they're nice nevertheless. And I think San Stefan, where we're going, there's also a show happening there. They have a lot of vintage military jets there. I believe they have Hunters there and a Mirage. I think that's the case. Okay, starting to turn left here. I can actually also look at the Garmin there to basically try to follow this river. But this gives me some idea where I should be going. Ibanez, just subscribe 2 months in a row. Thank you. Very nice to see you. I'm back. Yeah, we had a sim freeze and my PC almost froze again to death, but it's recovered. Nice, thank you. That's very nice. Also, we need to do the shoutouts. I forgot. Let's start with Ibanez. I need someone to remind me about those shoutouts. I sometimes forget. Yeah, go check out another commander pilot flying in the US time zone, usually. I have a bad feeling about this mountain in front of me. Oh no, it's fine. It's actually someone flying along. Nico, you're back. So nice. Thank you for flying along. You're in a bonanza. My frame rates are not great today. So that's Spicy-Man in front of us. We can do a touch and go there. Let's do a touch and go. Actually, let's do a low pass. So I'll just keep everything as I have, except I will get the landing lights on and the fuel pumps on, just for our safety. Oh, we're too high for the high speed pass. Well, we can just go over this runway. That's a short runway. Looks nice. Nevertheless, how do you say that? Right. Full power. We need to climb back. And our destination should be very soon in front of us. And remember, they're flying those vintage military jets here, the Hunters and the Mirage, and there's also Patrick Swiss doing the display during this air show. I have never visited this air show, so I'm just saying from what I know from others I saw in the pictures. But that's also an impressive valley for an air show. So I think I'll have a hard time turning around here. Or we need to think about this. It will be to our left just in a moment. I'll slow down a bit. At least I hope this will be possible. I'll keep the landing light and fuel pumps on. So here's the airport. Okay, that valley is super tight. I mean, they're not lying on those pictures from the air show. Oh dear. Right, let's do a shout out for Jesus. In the meantime, Andrew Commander Pilot. There we go. Okay, and we have some more space over there, so we'll be able to turn around there. I'm not confident about doing 180 at our present position. So we'll go over those houses and do 180 there. Ayo, yeah. Our cool streamer, you can check out and follow. Can definitely recommend. Alright, there's more space here. I'm feeling better now. So let's slow down. I still don't remember the speed for the flaps. The first notch of flaps. Did at 109. I think that was the one. Flaps 1. Oh, it's actually the same as landing gear. This 1 to 2 here. I think that was lower. Hit check gear down. This will give us some more drag, so it should be easier to fly. Drop forward. I'm hanging to the right side of the valley and we'll do 180 here. Try to keep this 90 knots at least. And remember last time when I crashed inside of the volcano, I think my problem was that there's no natural horizon and I was trying to climb instinctively because I didn't know where the real horizon is. So I'll try to avoid this mistake here and look at my artificial horizon. It's actually very helpful. Yay, we managed. We still have some room on the right side now. That wasn't too much room anyway. Okay, there's the runway. I do have scenery for this, so we'll check it after the landing. Oh, we are too fast. I shouldn't have gone so fast here. Okay, I'll go flaps 2 and 3. Hope this will break me down. Although, yeah, I seem to be too fast. Yeah, it's not looking great. Think we can make it. Can do a very small side slip, rather to the right, aileron to the left. That's better. We are saved. We'll keep a moment, stay a moment in the ground effect. I'll just touch down here in this red threshold area. Boom, there we go. Step on the brakes. I'm not sure where we should be going. See, there is a windsock there, and I saw some cars before. Alright, here on the ground, flaps up, fuel pumps off. I try to do flaps up and fuel pumps off as soon as I touch down and I have speed under control. I'll basically try to slow down a lot so you do not hit anything or run out of the runway. You can do flaps up without looking away. Damns my shoes. Hey, very nice to see you. That wasn't the spot for a 360, nice sleep. Yeah. 360 you mean? Yeah, it was pretty tight. Oh, in front of us, so we wouldn't be able to turn around. Yeah, the sleep is okay, also you shouldn't do the sleep on with flaps full. But in the same, don't worry all too much. I think this plane would descend a bit better with flaps full and prop windmilling, but I need to fact check this information and then go back at Flight Sim Studios. We'll park here, just try not to smash those cones. This looks like a hangar, so these doors made of bricks are a bit suspicious. Alright, I'll park here. You get in, you can join. I was saying the mountain were too tight for a 360 lose altitude. Good decision to sleep. Yeah. We could always fly forward and then do 180, but well, it would take more time. And I was confident this plane should be able to descend so quickly, so that's the idea. And we have the IC for the shoutout. Our streamer always ending in a swim. I like watching the streams of IC. Okay, I'll do the shutdown now. I forgot after leaving the runway you should do landing lights off, strobes off, taxi light on. That's done. My frame is crazy now. There's nicotine there. too advanced again. Somehow these FPS issues are not helping with the landings today. But anyway, I need to get the feel of the plane and then I should be able to do landings smoother. Let's shadow the aircraft, let me think. We never got the left choke off. Oh no, that's super bad. But in real plane I would hear that it's on because the RPM would be higher on the running engine. We get the pitot heat on, off. Dance my shoes, hello, hello. Autopilot master off. Let's see what next we can do. Taxi light off. Avionics off. Fields off. But no. Cross buses off first. Fields off. That should be good to shut the engine. I forgot to set the parking brakes, so parking brakes set. We do shut it down with the ignitions. Okay. Get the fuel selectors off. You need to unlock this here, that's super nice. See, I cannot move it. I need to release this lock and then I can move it off. That's really well done. I really like it. And check our time. Note it. Nav lights off and master off. That's pretty much it. That went pretty easy. I think I never showed the emergency gear extension. That's actually nicely done. I'll do it now. We'll do it next time. Or should have shown you. Alright. We'll do it next time when we play more with the aircraft. And now I'll show you around the airbase. Well, the former airbase. I've never been here, so I don't know what I'm looking for. There's Nigadin. Found some other parking spot. Oh, this looks nice. I'm not sure if it's just a viewpoint or bungee jumping or if it's just a way to make a control tower. Looks very interesting. I stalled, oh no. Yeah, the turbulence here is also a bit brutal. And the smeared pixels. I wish there was some way to make it nicer in the Misfit. I'm pretty sure that's possible. The smeared pixels. Not great. Where were we? We had some booth. There's a hangar. Where's the thing? I saw it before. Oh, to see even further. There is a hangar here. Another one. Another one. With this funny booth. Some parking area, some cars. Yeah, we have some containers here. And a windsock. The weird place for a windsock. More containers. Great. And that's pretty much it, so not very fascinating. Wonder how much of it comes from the scenery. It's actually a pretty tight spot, so yeah, we had this open valley there. That's very nice for 180 turn, and on the other end, well, this spot is super tight, so I would like to do 180 here. But a bit later on, it opens up a bit, so this is a bit better for 180, or you could possibly go all the way here. There's a lot of room here for 180. Pretty cool. I've never been here in real life. I'll show you some pictures in a second of the air show because it looks really great. I think we'll stay in this view for a moment. Nigadin trying some more luck. I think you're still in the mountain after being stalled. You can always go Y with the slew mod and get it somewhere. Let me find those pictures. I hope it will actually work. Looking. Yeah, there's a few there. Let's go. So, yeah, they do operate those hunters. They're privately owned. They have been former Swiss Air Force aircraft. They're now privately owned, and they do keep them flying. They have a foundation, and they do fly out of San Stefan, and that's part of their show there. And there's also P17, battery Swiss. So, interesting place for a show. There's the Bronco. There's the Salamander Hunter. I've seen it in real life once, but it came as a surprise. I didn't even have time to take off my camera. And here in the formation is also the Vampire, which, if I'm right, is wooden. It's made of wood. It's jet aircraft, and a big chunk of the airframe is made of wood. That's a bit surprising. Yep, now we know. And they have the website. Here's the Hunter Fest Air Show. Pretty much it. Right, let's go back. We have successfully arrived at our destination, so I'll get the guitars out, we'll play the outro and find someone to ride. It's been super nice. I really like flying in this chill area. We'll stay like that for the outro. I think it's a nice view. We'll keep it different today. It's just the FPS issues have been bothering me a bit today, and it looks like they caused the PC freeze, which we avoided the restart, so that's good. Hype. Right, I'll start getting things ready to play the outro. It's real nice, right? Yeah, it is. I'm happy I got a chance to finally explore in the sim a bit more with you. Although the prior scenery for San Stefan, it's not adding much, I think. And neither was the one for the previous airport we landed at. Ryzen is live, cool, we'll ride Ryzen. I haven't been riding him in a while. As long as he'll be still streaming in 10 minutes, we can do that. Right. I'll get my guitar stuff, so I'll stop talking for a moment, I'll be back in a second. And at some point in the future, I want to recreate flying in the Accelerator show, like try the routine. But I need to do some more research on that, and I think we'll not need to learn to fly in some jet. I have a few of them, so we'll try which one works best. Nicodine, getting you for the second time on mute. Yeah, thank you, Nicodine. That's Ibanez's guitar. It's pretty nice. I like it. One thing I don't like it has jumbo frets, so they're very thick. And when you press too hard, you can't hear me. Oh yeah, you should hear me now. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. You should hear the guitar though. I hope you can hear it. I have a hard time playing this, but I'll try. I think it worked. I think it's working. Let's give it up. However, thank you for the hypes. And here comes the bass. I see the fishes. There are so many fish. There's so many. Yeah, there's much fish in the sea. I ever say. Okay, I think it worked. I managed to love it, give or take. still having a hard time playing this guitar when you do the bar chord, when you have to press the whole finger on all the 6 strings. That's getting a bit messy, but yeah, I managed. Also, whenever I hit record and actually start recording the loop, I get a bit nervous because I know now I cannot mess up, but I think it worked. Yay! Nicotine is flying there. We can see the nav lights and the nameplate. It's a pretty nice place, and yeah, the weather in the middle of the night is also good. We are on the live weather, but we have rolled back the time to the morning so we can actually see something. So, I've had a good time. We checked the Bern airport, we went to Interlaken, I showed the Meiringen, I showed you the Axel and where the show is. Gave you some glimpse of the show. I do want to recreate it, and yeah, I've been there over 10 times, I believe. I've been going there for a good decade. Oh no, Nico's in the houses again. No, no. Keep that speed up, buddy, keep that speed. Yeah, we went into the Douro Valley, where I haven't been in real life. We ended up in San Stefan, which hosts the Hunter Verein, which is the organization that basically keeps those hunters alive and flying. It's a pretty nice idea to have the vintage military jets flying under private ownership. Another tree, no, Nicotine. You need to keep the airspeed up. That's super important. But yeah, it happens to me too in the sim. I sometimes lose control or spatial awareness, like last time in the volcano. I had to watch again and I saw that the problem was that I didn't know where the horizon is. I should have looked at my artificial horizon. I didn't do that. So yeah, maybe I'd also need that here. You do get the idea how it works. Yeah, the Tecnam update is good. There are some new goodies added, which are great. Their idle is corrected, which makes me happy. I still have some concerns about the flying, so I think it should descend a bit more eagerly at flight idle. But I need to find some good data on that, and this data is very hard to come across because, well, it's not in the manual. I need to look through some videos to get some actual numbers. But I believe these props provide a bit more drag than we have here. Worst case, I can try asking my instructors, but it's not like they know. They just go idle and they know it works. No one measures it for fun. So, I sent my update to Flight Sim Studios with, well, I sent my email with all the items I noted that are wrong. They did reply very quickly, commenting on all of those. And I need to work through this, gather some more information and send it back. And they're very willing to improve the aircraft, so I hope to come up in a great state in some time. The feathering issue is on the list to fix, so that will be coming soon. Once this is done, I think I'll be happy to recommend the plane. In some way at least. Anyway, it feels really good for me to fly aircraft that I am so familiar with in the sim. I just wish we will have those issues ironed out, and the Baron, analog Baron, may be coming out on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. Once it comes out, I'm very patient waiting to fly it. So next stream is on Thursday, 18 Zulu. We'll probably fly the Kinger or the Baron when it comes out. We'll see. I'll let you know a bit earlier, as usual. It's actually good for me that I announce it somewhat late, because I can change the plans like today. Bonanza and the Baron. Oh, so the Bonanza only comes this week and then the Baron later. Oh no, I am so looking forward for the Baron because it's a prop twin. You all know I love prop twins and failing the engine and training single engine procedures. Gotcha, so it's gonna be a wait. But we also have the Kinger, which has been updated, so we can also try that. But to be honest, I'll be very, very eager to fly the Bonanza, so we can do that. I don't know what to do. Stream will be sent as usual, so if you want to fly along, you know what time, and I should give you an update where we'll fly like an hour early. Let me see if Dryson is still up, and go and right key. Check just flight, it's safe because Bonanza Thursday. Gotcha. Yeah, there's been a lot of news lately, I haven't been following everything. It's just too much to for the one little me. Alright, I've got the Dryson up. He's flying helicopters. It looks a bit crazy. Let's set up the rate. Alright, here comes the rate for Dryson. Thank you for coming, for sticking around, hanging out and playing along. It's always very nice to see you. Gives me some more motivation to fly myself. It's really nice having you. Right, I'll go to the end scene. I'll still be talking to you, and we'll be rating Dryson. Pretty cool day flying here. I like it. I'll see you Thursday, 18:0. Let's go rate Dryson. Get your hypes out. I'll actually put in the chat so I can copy it myself. Control C, chat. There you go. Yeah, you can go copy the hypes. Let's. Thank you, Jesus. Let's rate Dryson. I'll see you then. Alright, until next time. Bye bye.